Good evening. Thank you for coming. Feel free to take a seat. Yes, people are just starting to show up. Plenty of seats open, ma'am. Plenty of seats open. Feel free to help yourself. Yes, sir. Anywhere over there is fine. Anywhere over there is fine. Nope, no, you can't go that way, ma'am. I apologize. Those are reserved seatings. That is hype team seating only over there, ma'am. You will not be able to sit over there. Well, that's why there's a velvet rope, ma'am. Yes. It should be a good show. Yes. Please take a seat. Mr. Davis, this way, please. VIP, please take care of him. Thank you. Everybody get a seat. Show will be starting soon. Please fill in all of the seats. Show will be starting soon. Thank you all for coming to another presentation from Raider Reaction. We always appreciate it. Thank you, as always. Please take a seat. Sir, you can't smoke that in here. As much as I'd love to let you, you're going to have to take that outside. All right, it appears with standing room only at the back now. At this point, if you're just showing up, I apologize. Next time, show up earlier and maybe you'll get a seat. Enjoy the show.
Raider Reaction is for mature audiences only, so if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire.
what you do. Get up. I'll tell you what to do. Come on, get up. 6. Get up. 7. Let me see you get up. Give me wait 3 years. 9. 10. You're out. I did it. Second round. Unbelievable. Incredible.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And just where is that, might you ask? Well, let me give you some simple directions, shall we? Landmarks. Everybody needs a good landmark. I always like to start with a good landmark, so let me give you a good landmark. I know it's late in the evening, probably a little faded, a little into the alcoholic beverages. I'm not here to fucking judge. I'm just glad that you're here. We're just down the street, past the house with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask my man Joe. He's a gentleman, he's a scholar. But most of all, he's a man of commerce, slipping what you should. He's going to point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left, and then a right. As you find yourself strolling down the street, minding your own goddamn business, a cool breeze will hit you that chills you right to your skeletal core, and you'll find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? Oh, you goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should, because what you're going to find at the end is a special little place that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and as it is every Tuesday on Raider Reaction, this is the Raider Nation Report with yours truly, a solid 60 minutes of everything silver and black. Thank you all for joining me, each and every damn one of you. I appreciate all of you. Emphatically, I'm having some problems with the comments here, so hold on a second. I don't want to miss whatever you guys may have to say. So, hold on a second so I can see comments. There we go, there we go, there we go. What's up? Thank you all for joining me, each and every damn one of you. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Miguel? What's up, John? What's up, Kellen? What's up, Marvin? What's up, everybody, man? Each and every damn one of you. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get this show cracking, shall we? Let's get this show cracking. Of course, we're having fucking Facebook issues right off the bat, so we'll just hide your shit and forget you're even there. What is up? Let's get right into it. Let's start with the recent past, shall we? Before we get into the future, you know, I'm rocking the shirt for a reason tonight, so we'll get into that before the end of the show. But let's start with what the present first, shall we? And, but, you know, I like to come out and I like to give you guys kind of a blow-by-blow, you know, of what went down with the game. But, you know, I thought I'd do it a little differently tonight, and I thought I'd give, you know, this little guy an opportunity to kick off the show and give us his thoughts on what he thought of this game. Let's just...
I literally have never been part of such a goddamn disgrace. A goddamn embarrassment.
I gotta agree.
The fuck I am seeing right now. Like, we're down 30 to fucking 12.
It's a bad beat down there.
Ass beat by Josh Jacobs.
This is the love child of a three-way between Joe Dirt, Kid Rock, and Ellen. This is the little inbred afterbirth.
Deshaun Hamilton fumbled, and that set up the Raiders' last touchdown. Touchdown by fucking Devontae Booker, I think it was.
That's what Booker was doing. So fuck you!
You got Josh Jacobs fucking our defense up, and now you have fucking Devontae Booker fucking our defense up. We're getting schooled.
Get schooled!
Put in a practice squad running back. Let him score a couple touchdowns on us.
Fuck it! Why would we put you in?
Bro, this team is a disgrace. This team is garbage.
They are garbage. I gotta agree with you.
I got 10% battery left on my iPad, but who cares? The game.
This little redneck motherfucker's watching the game on his fucking iPad and talking shit on his fucking computer that's probably bigger than what he's watching the game on.
Over.
This guy's got he's got it all sorts of twisted.
It's a wrap. As is the season.
It's over.
Since Vaughn got hurt.
It's over since Vaughn got hurt. It's all his fault.
Garbage.
Yeah, the rest of your team doesn't suck. It's just because you lost a linebacker. Come on, man.
Oh, and of course the Raiders scored another fucking touchdown on us.
Of course.
Oh my god.
So breaking it off, donkey boy. I have never seen a crackhead with that many teeth. It's almost amazing.
This team is absolutely.
I mean, maybe it's a little early in the meth use that they haven't started to rot out yet. Maybe that's the situation. I don't know. That's about all I can stand of that little fella. All right. My God. If that's the representative of fucking donkey country or whatever the fuck your stupid ass fan base calls yourself, it's a pretty solid representation, I would say. The love child there of fucking Joe Dirt, Kid Rock, and Ellen. Fucking ridiculous. So, huge win. It's not always who you play. It's when you get that win. So, I mean, yeah, the Donkeys weren't this juggernaut that was coming in that you were, marking on the calendar. Oh, we gotta get ready for these guys. No, it wasn't any of that. You had a fucking wounded donkey coming into the game to begin with. So it's not the opponent that you beat. It's the fact that it was a divisional opponent. It's the fact that you've started to establish a little bit of a home field advantage with another win in Vegas. And it's just the fact that you've stayed undefeated in the division and you've moved to 6-3. The good teams and the teams that make the playoffs beat the fucking scrubs along the schedule. It's great. Yeah, you can make, we beat the Saints and we beat the Chiefs. That's great if you can make that list of these marquee wins throughout the season. But if you don't have the scrub wins to throw with it, you're talking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins, and that doesn't get you in the playoffs. We want to talk about playoffs. So that's where you got to get these scrub wins, man. You got to beat the Donkeys. You got to beat the Falcons. You got to beat the Jets. Because you got teams like the Colts that still got some fight in them that are going to give you a little bit of a fight. But the rest of the schedule is pretty cake after that. So you can't look past these games. And the fact you went in and punched the Donkeys in the mouth and fucking beat on that horse, that's what championship teams do. That you switch it up. You can go different gears. Fuck it, we're not going to kill you with the pass. We're going to punch you in the mouth and run it down your throat all week and beat you with defense. Good teams do that. They can beat you with different facets on different weeks. And that's what this team is turning into, man. We've been talking about it. This is a team that this coaching staff needs to let go of the leash because they're pulling on that choke collar, man. They need to let this fucking pit bull go because they're ready. They're strong. They're properly trained. They're ready to go. And a little bit of the coaching staff's been holding them back here about mid-season. They're starting to let a little bit more of that leash go. And that's what we really need to see. And that's where that team is going to become that dangerous, dangerous animal that I really think they can be. The Dolphins. Hey, Jesus, solid point. The Dolphins have looked solid. Tua hasn't looked like a slouch either. He's coming in. You don't look past anybody. The other 31 teams in the NFL, you don't look past any team. You should never look past a team in the National Football League. Ever, ever, ever. If you're doing that, you're a fool, man. You're a fool. You should never count a W. Yeah, it looks good, but you should never count a W. So, like I said, that was a huge, huge win. It's not all about the opponent. It's about when the win comes in. And you're starting to see a team that's clicking on, like I said, man, they're solid at the passing game, that you see what they're doing in the running game, and if the defense continues to come around, everybody's talking about them. There's a reason everybody's talking about this team. Let's take a quick look at what has been one of the biggest strengths of this offense, and that is by far Josh Jacobs and this running game. Josh Jacobs absolutely abused and molested this donkey defense. They had no answer. It was a two-headed monster with Booker and Jacobs just absolutely coming at them. Ingold is just a beast for the fact that he was even on the field and able to contribute in the manner that he did.
And Jacobs brought down by Josie Jewell, a catch and run of 8. He gets the first down. He's out to the 41 of the Raiders. Waylaid his rookie year. First and 10.
Josh Jacobs is the real deal. I mean, very rarely do you ever see him going backwards on runs. He always just has that little turn of the hips, that little wiggle. He's always going forward. He's always falling forward. He's always making, like right there, man. He spins off the one tackler, cuts it back to the inside, and he ends up with what looks like he's going to be tackled around the line of scrimmage. All of a sudden, he's around the first down sticks. That happens more times than not with Josh. I mean, here again. And look at that. Lowers the head. Lucky to get a flag there. I'm surprised he didn't call a lowering the freaking leading with the crown of the helmet.
To Jacobs with the collision with Johnson.
There's another donkey on his back, courtesy of Josh Jacobs, number 47 there. Little some donkey cockroach action. And here, right here, they just catch him sleeping, man. They're not even ready for what's about to come their way. Typical donkey fashion. It's all Von Miller's fault, right? I mean, that's what Donkey Boy wanted you to believe at the beginning of the show. It's all because they don't have Von Miller. Well, it's more than a linebacker, man. This team's straight up trash. This team's straight up trash at this point, and they're not a good team. So it's more than just Josh Jacobs. It's more than just Derek Carr. This team is becoming the complete team, and it's great to watch. It's great to watch this team continue to grow this season. And I think the most exciting thing, and one of the most exciting things I think out of this game for Raider Nation as a whole was the defense. And what we saw at the defensive side of the ball. Oh, I will give Carr some credit, man, Corey, for bringing it up. No doubt about it. And I've talked about it for the last several shows on the Raider Nation Report. And I didn't want to come in here beating the drum for him again. I wanted to kind of take it at a different angle because there's some other guys that really need the accolades for this game. But Derek Carr has continued to ascend. A quarterback at his point in his career typically has leveled off. And Derek Carr has not leveled off. He's continued to ascend and rise at this point in his career. It was the big question that everybody had coming into this season was how he was going to respond. You brought in Marcus Mariota. You gave him all of these weapons. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We'd all heard the excuses for seasons before, since 2016, why he hadn't got it done, blah, 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 blah. But this year, you've seen him continue to improve. He moves in the pocket. He looks to run quick. Instead of turtling up and covering the ball in the pocket and going down and taking the sack, he's moving the ball. He's extending drives with his legs. He's moving the chains with his legs. He's doing the type of things we used to see Rich Gannon do back in the day. He is an athletic guy, and he needs to use every tool that he has in his toolbox. And I don't know if it's a leash that has been taken off of him, what that change is, that change in mentality. But it's a definite change in mentality from the Derek Carr we've seen in 2018 and 19 to the Derek Carr you see in 2020. He has continued to grow, and he's gotten better. And anybody that has knocked Derek Carr or questioned him, including myself over the past couple seasons, needs to acknowledge the fact that this guy has continued to get better at this point in his career when most guys level or start to fall off. And that is an exceptional thing. That is, I mean, the Derek Carr you saw at the beginning of the season who felt disrespected, that's as pissed off as you're going to see Derek Carr, okay? That's fired up Derek Carr. He's not going to come out. He's not going to motherfucker a guy. He's not going to do that. That's not him. That's not who he is. But if he felt disrespected and he had the fucking fire in his belly to come out and tell you on media day that I feel disrespected coming into this season, he had something to prove. He's proven it. And it's great to watch, man. It's great to watch, and he continues to get better. But like I said, the biggest thing I think about this game that Raider Nation wants to point out is the defensive side of the ball. They were getting to the quarterback. We broke your donkey. We broke your donkey. Fucking hitting that motherfucker. And right here, man, Jeff Heath was on a mission in the first half of this ball game. He was a man that was not to be stopped. He almost got 3 if Kwiatkowski didn't steal the one late in the game. They were just all over Locke. I mean, he was lucky he got that one back. The football gods were in his favor right there. Again, they met at the quarterback, rocking his ass.
Only the 10th sack by the Raider defense this season.
Getting to the quarterback, that is one of the most important things. Getting to the quarterback. And this was gigantic. I mean, Jeff Heath was just like, hey, man, I got you all in the first half. It's cool. I'll cover the defensive side of the ball. It's good. I got it. He ain't scoring shit. Jeff Heath just ripped his shirt off and said, I am Superman. I got this. I'm telling you, he would have had a 3-interception game if the other one didn't get swiped from him by Kwiatkowski by that amazing one-handed stab. I mean, this is the type of defense. If they get after Mahomes' ass like this week, Nassib just starts. Carl Nassib, look at this, forearming, throwing motherfuckers out. Get off of me! He was doing everything in his power to get to the house. I mean, you start this, like I said last week, when you start to see games like that, those are the games that start to galvanize the defense, man, and starts to build you as a unit. I mean, look at it, just a smash, a rip, just doing the little things that great defenses do. I mean, Jonathan Abram. I went back and watched the coach's tape. You should watch the coach's tape and highlight 24 the whole time. Jonathan Abram, if they did a fake to somebody, Jonathan Abram, if they faked it to you, you just better wear a flak jacket because he's going to light you up, man. He was lighting anybody up that got faked the ball. That dude is a heat-seeking missile out there. This defense was nasty. All over. Locked, going down again. Right there on that interception. It was because of the pressure. And then Kwiatkowski with the highlight reel freaking stab out of the air. I mean, that was, look at this shit. This is fucking beautiful. One hand stab. He almost needed that second hand, but he was like, nah, I got this with one. I'm good. I mean, that's just good shit right there. That's just good shit right there. And if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what the hell does. That gets me excited. So goddamn excited, I just don't even know where to go from there. Well, I know where to go. If you live anywhere in the Missouri area, and, or what have you, in that general area, you're traveling through there, you're driving through there on a football Sunday, there's a group of diehard Raider Nation. And one of our very members of the Raider Reaction Hype Team, Show Me Raider, is there every freaking Sunday on game day hanging with these folks. And if you're in the area,
every game day, Show Me Raider and Raider Reaction take you to Wings, etc. on North Glenstone in Springfield, Missouri, with the Queen City Raider Nation, a family of die-hard Raider fans pillaging just for fun.
Just win, baby.
Win, lose, or tie, it's always a great time. If you're a Raider fan in Missouri, come to Wings, etc. Good wings, good heat, good God, let's eat and watch the greatest team in football.
Hey, it's Big L. Tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on Raider Reaction with Drive Time with Big L. Come check it out. Get a little Raider love.
what's up? What's up? We're back. Somebody say something about some purple drink? Purple drink! The infamous Billy James. What's up? And what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me again. I am the Commish.
All I have in this world is my thoughts and my words, and I don't break them for no one. You understand?
You goddamn right. And this is the Raider Nation Report. Solid 60 minutes of everything silver and black. It's every Tuesday right here. You can catch it live, or you can catch the replays directly after on the live watch party, and then replays, pretty much the rest of the goddamn week, all the way up until the game. But thank you for joining me. As always, if you want to tune in live, it's 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, same Raider time, same Raider channel, every damn Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out RaiderReaction.com, and you can get all of the information at RaiderReaction.com for how to become an official supporter so you can gain access to all of our raffles. And I've got a very special announcement for our supporters coming up in the, I would say, the last third of the show. A very special announcement. Only supporters will be able to get in on this. So do not miss out. You don't have to fucking do anything extra. If you're already a supporter, you're already able to this is just going to be an extra perk we're going to add to what you already have. So if you're already a supporter, you're one of the cool kids out there in the audience with that supporter badge next to your name, then you ain't got to do nothing. But this may drive you to become an official supporter, because this is something I think a lot of people are going to want in on. So we'll get to that later. Make sure to follow us on all the stuff. And I know some of you are having that problem out there. You're in these fucking bitch-ass groups. Motherfuckers are muting you because you're wanting to talk your fucking piece. You're wanting to say something. You want to get a little loud. You want to drop the F-bomb. You're just excited. It's an exciting time to be a member of Raider Nation. And you need to be in a real group. Come to the dark side. The Raider Reaction Empire. The official group of Raider Reaction. It's real. It's raw. It's uncensored. It's not one of them other bitch-ass groups where... How the fuck is some other grown-ass adult going to mute another adult for 72 hours when you're in a group because you like the same thing? Who the fuck are you, man? I don't think so. We don't even roll like that. We offer you a forum where you can speak your mind and you can talk with Raider fans the way you should be allowed to. Now, anything like that, you gotta take the good with the bad. So that means there ain't no admins or moderators in there fucking saving you from the words in the comments. If you're gonna come out there swinging like a big boy and a big girl, be prepared to fucking, get your L up, tuck your chin, okay? Keep that shoulder high. You're walking in the dark side. It's the Thunderdome in there. So when you come in, just know, when you walk through the door, it's real, it's raw, it's uncensored. We're not there to help you. It's not for the weak. It's not for the meek. But it's for the real, the raw. It's the dark side of Raider Nation. Come on over. We got cookies, bong rips, kegs, strippers, all that good shit. It's the dark side. It's the carnival. Come on over. All right, moving on. Where the hell are we? Topic of the day, which I've thought has been one of the crazy topics of the day, has been, this defense has shown up, and we've talked about the defense over the last couple weeks, how the defense has continued to get better, and I thought you really saw a nice culmination of this defense. You saw the big stand last week, and I said last week that's the type of thing that galvanizes a defense and draws them together as a unit. Do you see what we did? What we did. That wasn't a what I did. That was a what we did as a team. Did you see what we did? And you built on that. And you come into this game and you completely, like little fucking donkey boy said earlier, completely molested the Denver Broncos. Molested them. Raw dogged them. It wasn't good. There was no consent. It was bad. Bad beatdown, man. Lucky that wasn't a 50 burger. It really could have been a 50 burger. You had the Waller drop that was a clear touchdown. You had the one deep pass that went right through Ruggs' fucking hands. You had the called back Renfro punt return. This could have been much worse. This could have been a much worse game. So the fact that it was only what it was, they should be lucky because this game was ugly. It got really ugly. But one of the big questions I've seen, like I said, the defense has continued to improve. You have this culmination of the defense. And you've had this guy whose head has been on the proverbial block for basically the last couple off seasons, and that's been Paul Guenther. And it's whether he should be fired. There should be a replacement made. You get rid of him, you bring up Marinelli. Is that why you brought in Marinelli? There's so many questions about Guenther, and I've even seen Big L talk about it earlier on his afternoon drive, and I have a little differing opinion than Big L. I know that shocks you all. we never differed in opinion before. We do agree a lot, but we do differ from time to time. I have a little bit of a differing opinion that Big L has on Gunther. I think that what you are starting to see is a healthier defense, a defense with young guys that are actually starting to pick up the scheme and pick it up quickly. You are starting to see, like what you are starting to see with John Gruden's offense, the fruits of a couple years of work starting to come around. So, defense in this era of football gets a they get fucking dealt, they're graded so harshly by the fan base. And that's based on the rules and the rules that are set out by the league and the game that they're trying to put forth. They're trying to put live Madden on the field for you. They're trying to put a bunch of points on the board, score a lot of points. They're handcuffing the defense. So your defense already comes out at a disadvantage every game. You know they're going to give up X amount of points, typically on a weekly basis. And so to see I expect to see a couple guys get burnt a game. It's just going to happen. It doesn't mean they're a trash corner. Doesn't mean they're a trash safety. It means they probably took a chance. We're getting ready to get there, Jonathan. Hold with me, brother. It's a solid 60 minutes, man. Hold with me. I'm getting there. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Appreciate all of you guys. Every single damn one of you guys to stop in here at Raider Reaction. I agree, Bruce. I agree, my man. They want to be great again, and I think that is a great thing, too, as well. I know, Dare. It blows my fucking mind, too, my man. Good to see you, Dare. Ain't seen you in here in a while. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you like the new digs, man, with the little pop-ins and the live videos and the nice little features we got. I hope you like it. We're trying to continually improve things, and these are the types of things that the supporters at Raider Reaction allow us to do, is continue to get better, bring you better coverage, better commentary, and I hope man, we've been pumping out videos like mad of all of the highlights. We've got special presentations for you every morning, and we're trying to be that side dish, that little appetizer to your silver and black season, and it's year 4 for Raider Reaction, and we're starting to hit our high step, man. We're reaching millions and millions a fucking month, and yeah, it's fucking, you hate us all you want, but we ain't fucking going nowhere. Alright. Jonathan says we gotta talk Chiefs, and I'm not gonna upset Jonathan, man. He looks like a man of fucking business, so let's get about it. We gotta talk Chiefs. I wore the shirt, for a reason today. Because we gotta talk Chiefs. You seen this verbal sparring has already happened. Andy Reid's fat ass doesn't like the fact that we swirled the fucking the Arrowhead when we won last time. Gruden says some fucking bus driver was talking shit. Who knows what the actual truth is? And honestly, I don't really care. I guarantee you, Gruden probably took a spin around Arrowhead, probably giving his guys the fucking big coach's speech, how big a win this was, remember what this was, and he probably took him 2 times around to get all out what he wanted to say. So to me, it's a whole lot about fucking bullshit. It's the media trying to make it out more than it is. Listen, man. Listen. Let me tell you something. This is Raiders Chiefs. You ain't got to put no seasoning on it. It don't need nothing added to it. You ain't got to add garnishes and parsley on the side. This shit's good just how it is. It's good. This is old school. Look at AFL. This is old school. You don't need to pump this up. We don't need fake helium to make this better. Fuck that. This is the biggest game in the career of Derek Carr. This weekend. Sunday Night Football. Under the lights. In Vegas. This is as big as has ever gotten for Derek Carr. This is his playoffs. This is everything. Right now. You are given, this team has been the fucking it child for the last 2 seasons. The NFL has propped these cocksuckers up on a fucking pedestal. Patrick Mahomes has won the MVP. They have won the Super Bowl MVP. These guys have... They are the heir apparent to Brady and that poster child for the NFL. They're the ones they're wanting to fucking put out there. They're the ones with the NFL is trying to parade in front of everybody. And you've got them. And then you've got us. We weren't supposed to beat them in Kansas City. We weren't supposed to end the winning streak. We weren't supposed to make Patrick Mahomes look bad and him not want to shake Derek Carr's hand and give him this little fucking half turn away and head for the locker room before the clock hits 0. We weren't supposed to do that. That's why the victory lap was taken. So they're a little butthurt. Fucking Andy Reid's fucking deflated fucking ass. I see Andy Reid started to lose a little weight. He looks like a fucking balloon that you let like half the fucking air out of. Looks like a fucking ball sack with no nuts in it. But I digress. This is the biggest game of Derek Carr's career. This is it. He's gotten 2 marquee wins. You would have had to argue with me coming into this season that there was a marquee win on his career. There were some good wins. Some nice ones, but not a marquee win. First home game in Vegas. Your first new stadium that you've been wanting for decades. You got that again. You got that again. You got that game, and you got that win. That was big. You didn't get the last win in Oakland. That could have been a marquee win. You could have rode off into the sunset. The fans would have stormed the fucking field. They would have carried you off. It would have been, but you didn't get it. One reason or another, it didn't happen. So that could have been the first marquee win. Got the one in Vegas. Then you went to Kansas City. And you got that big monkey off your back. Took care of it in Arrowhead. That's big. It's big. Another marquee win. And all you've done since then, you had the little bump against the Bucks, and I think you learned a lot in that game. That game, that's the final score of that game was nothing. If you watch that game, you know halfway through the 4th quarter, you're talking about whether you're going to go for a field goal or a touchdown to take the lead. And then all of a sudden, it's just one of those games that you're just like, well, fuck, that got away from me. It was just one of those. And the score looks bad, but it wasn't that bad of a game. And I think you learned something. You grew a little. Like the Grinch's heart. It grew just an inch. Just a little that day. And they've gotten better. And now you're on this winning streak. You come in 3 games. You're 3-0 in division. The Chiefs, let me tell you something. If you don't think Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, if you don't think the Raiders are on their fucking radar, you're crazy. If you don't think they're on their radar, you're crazy. And let me show you something. 3-0 in division. The only stat that's not showing up here is the division standings. Look at that. Over there, road, 4-1. The Raiders are getting it done on the road. They're getting better at home. They've got to establish that home field advantage. That's something that's built over time. It's a new stadium. But being the road warriors, road wins in the NFL are huge. That means you can get it done in the playoffs. But the Queeflets are 8-1. Now, if the Queeflets lose 2 this weekend, now let me break it down for you, because I know some of you, I don't want you to have to take your shoes off. It's just a little late in the evening if you had a few drinks, whatever. I'm not here to judge, so let me help you out. Queeflets lose. They now have 2 divisional losses. And we would be 4-0 in division. We would have swept the Queefs, and we have a win against the other 2 teams. Waiting just to play the Donkeys and the Chokers one more time. Now, the Queefs would then drop to 8-2. We would move to 7-3. We would be 1 game behind them. 1 game. We have a very favorable schedule. The two biggest opponents we have going forward are probably the Colts and the Dolphins. But like we spoke earlier, you don't look past anybody. No one. So this is a fucking gigantic-ass game, man. Gigantic-ass game. And here's why it's even more gigantic. It's more gigantic because you have to look at what they have left to play. They ain't got shit left to play. They've got us. Then the Bucks is a tough game. They're going to fucking absolutely shred the Donkeys. The Dolphins is could be a tough game. It's kind of like us. They're still a little questionable yet. They're going to get the Saints with fucking Famous Jameis. He's not going to be eating no W's on that game. Famous Jameis is a fucking turnover machine. You put him up against a real quarterback, and he's going to try to go toe-to-toe. He's going to look like a fucking chump. He's going to look like the reason why the Bucks fucking flushed him. And then you got the Falcons and the Chokers to close out the season. So there's 2 chances. Realistically, 2 chances. And I say probably only one. That they're going to catch an L the rest of that, the rest of the way out of that schedule. So they've got gravy. They've got gravy coming down the pipe, man. So this is big. This is a huge game. I cannot emphasize how big this game is. Oh, the now the season, Commish. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is the biggest game. You have a chance to put the Super Bowl champs. Fuck, it's the Queefs. Fuck, it's the division champs. Motherfucker, this is the league champions. You have a chance to sweep the league champions in your house. Put them on notice. Fucking stay up on them in the division. Because if they slip once, man, just once, we're right on that ass. Now, if you fucking take it on the chin and you lose this game, you're in the driver's seat for the wild card, and trying to catch them from 2 games back is going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough, and that would take me back into my predictions of where I thought we would end up at the end of the season, which was 11-5, right behind them at like 12-4 or 13-3. Just because they've got a cush-ass schedule, man. It is what it is. It's realistic. We got a cush-ass schedule down the too, but you got to finish the games that are on the schedule. I mean, everybody can beat you on any given Sunday. So, I mean, fuck, we look past the Jets last year, standing at the fucking doorway of playoff relevance and pissed down our legs. So, you can't look past teams like that. This is a huge game. I am so jacked for this game. If you're a member of Raider Nation and you're not excited for this game, there's not a heart in your body then. I don't know what's wrong with you, because this is the type of, this is like playoffs, man. This is like the prequel to playoffs. Because if you don't win this game, you kind of got to reboot a little bit and kind of rethink things a little. Like, you're going to lose a little bit of that momentum. This is a big game, man. This is a big game. You want to hang with them, and you want to really prove to the world. I mean, don't you love it? Do you remember last year? Let me take you back, shall we? And it's right about this same time, man. We were 6-4. Do you remember? Let me take you back. It was 6-4. We were everybody. All of a sudden, that Monday morning, every fucking talking head, all of the fucking Skip Bayless, fucking Stephen A. Every one of the talking assholes in the morning we were all over their mouths, man. The fucking Silver and Black D was deep in the throat of every one of the talking heads. All of them. Everybody was all about the Silver and Black. Like, oh, contenders? Playoff relevant? Oh. And they didn't know what to think of the Silver and Black. But everybody was talking about them. They're for about a 7 to 10 day period. And then you lost. And then you lost again, and fucking, it sucked. But that's where we're at right now. A loss to the Chiefs is could be more than just a loss. It's psychological to a team. If you beat the Chiefs, this team is man. you're gonna have to fucking get a string to hold on to this team. They're gonna want to float away. They're gonna be so high. You know, they're gonna be ecstatic. They're gonna blow the roof off of fucking Allegiant Stadium if they get this win. It would be amazing. This team would be sitting at 7-3, fucking 4-0 in the AFC West. Swept the Chiefs. That hasn't happened for fucking goddamn I don't know how fucking long. Some ridiculous, stupid stat. This is just such a big thing. So, I thought we needed to start things out. It's his Queeflet week, and he needs more. Our little Mahomes voodoo doll. We've done his ass up a couple times, but we need to do him up some more. So I want to throw it up in the comments. Where should little Mahomes get stuck on the Raider Nation Report this week, leading into the game? What do you think? Thank you, Corey. Fucking fact checker Corey with the fucking gold star for the night. He's like, that was 2010, my man. 2010. Now, I did do a little tease earlier. We've got something very, very special coming up here on Raider Reaction in the very, very near future. I'm almost 110% done with it. It's a new little game show that we're going to be bringing right here live to you on Raider Reaction. Haven't divulged and quite figured out where I want to fit it in the schedule, but this is a live call-in game show. It is only available to supporters of Raider Reaction, so you have to be an official supporter of Raider Reaction. Go to the website, click the supporter tab, or go to the top of the Facebook page and click that blue button. It's fucking easy as hell. I mean, come on. Even the guys that help you go in the door at Walmart and hand you carts, they can get it done. Anybody can get it done. I'm telling you. It's very easy. You can do it in seconds. So, hook it up, get it done. But this is a live call-in show right here in Raider Reaction where you can flex your Raider brain, your Raider knowledge, your Raider trivia prowess. It's a little game show called 3 the Hard Way. If you can make it through 3 the Hard Way with yours truly, we're going to have some very nice prizes for you. And we're stepping up the game for prizes for this. This is going to be autographed memorabilia, mini helmets, jerseys. The sponsors are helping us out with this one. We're stepping it up. RaiderNationStore.net, Motorsports.com. Just like we do the raffles, we're wanting to notch it up a little more. So you've got to have a little Raider knowledge. I mean, hey, it'll be great entertainment for me to come on here and clown how stupid you look, but you get on here and freeze like, like, who was known as the Snake? You know, so, but hey, whatever. But if you think you've got a little Raider trivia knowledge, you can make it through 3 the Hard Way. Become an official supporter of Raider Reaction. We will be dipping into the Dark Side Inner Circle group, which is where the Raider Reaction supporters get put into this cool little group with the cool kids. We're going to be touching base in there and see who's ready to step up, try for 3 the Hard Way. See if you can win some badass prizes coming up on Raider Reaction. A little game show action for the Silver and Black coming up in the not so near future. All right. Moving on. Hold on. We had a lot of good suggestions. The ass. I'm going to go. Let's see. We've had lots of good suggestions. Right in the shoulder. Right through the chest. All the way up the back. Yeah, a complete skewer job. I think that'll do to start out the week. We'll keep up with that little bastard the rest of the week. He's going to need quite a few coming into this week. We got to get him proper like. Got to get him proper like. So, where are we at here? Where are we at? Losing my train of thought. It's getting that time of the show where I start to lose my train of thought. Get off the rails a little bit. Thank you all, as always, man. You got to get one of them cool badges like Raiders girls got, like Nancy's got. You got to be cool like her. You got to be cool. Get one of those so that you can get in on the game show action. You can get in on the raffles and all the other stuff that we got planned for our official supporters. We got some cool shit planned in the off season too, so don't miss out. Don't miss out. We don't want anybody to miss out. So, we got a couple new shows. We got a new pregame show. I don't know if you've checked it out yet. If you haven't, make sure you tune in right before Raider kickoff. All of your Las Vegas Raider games the rest of the 2020 season. Every Thursday night, right before kickoff, the Raider Reaction resident sports guru drops his last-minute nuggets on who you should start, who you should sit, and what the fuck you should do in fantasy football. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Damn! We lost sound! Son of a bitch! Oh, I fixed it. Thank you! See, Corey's all over it! Gold star for the day. Corey's all over it. Now see, Corey, you are just holding it tight the whole show. Alright. Like I was saying before I rudely had no sound. It's that time of the show for that special little segment that we like to call the WTF. Now, Raider Reaction, like I said, this is our 4th season of Raider Reaction. We're coming up on our whatever fucking anniversary of Raider Reaction it is in March. I don't fucking even remember. Who knows? Whatever it is. But we've reached this level of Raider Reaction that it's starting to come up to a game of an opposing, especially division rivals lately, but damn near any team now. We're starting to get berated and assaulted and verbally assaulted and all these fucking crazy messages sent to us straight to the page. Now, what's funny is when you message a page, it's like messaging a business. It's like sending Nike a fucking message that says, you know what? Fuck you, I bought Reeboks. Okay. Good for you. Not everybody's going to buy Nikes. Enjoy those Reeboks, motherfucker. But we got berated last week. All these fucking donkey fans crawling out of the woodwork. The Queef fans have been all up over the fucking Raider Reaction page all season long. I think it's them handshake videos. I think I pushed a little button there with them handshake videos that we put out. Those definitely have hit a chord with Queeflets all around Queeflet land. That's for goddamn sure. Because I've been getting a lot of nasty messages even on YouTube channel. It's like crazy getting nasty messages on YouTube. So it's just interesting that you would take the time to completely randomly, I mean, there's like, I don't know how many of us on the hype team and how many admins and editors we got on the page, like 15 to 20. So you're just like sending it to any random ass person and sending fucking some vulgar, stupid shit. Like, fuck you motherfuckers, man. What the fuck? Who does that? Who does that? Donkey fans, Queeflet fans, choker fans. Low ass fucking subspecies of humans. Fucking clowns. we just take some jabs and send them on their way. I mean, it's really entertaining, and I agree with Show Me Raider. We embrace the hate, but I agree, Alec. It shows me Triple A Arn Anderson down there. Freaking, I agree with you. It shows we are doing it right. Because if you ain't got no hate, you ain't doing it right, man. You ain't doing it right, and we definitely get enough hate around here, so we must be doing something fucking right somewhere along the line, I guess. Sponsors, man. Do not forget to check out our sponsors. Motosports.com is the official sports apparel company of the Violator, Raider Nation OG. He's got all kinds of fucking dope-ass apparel. And then the other guy over here, RaiderNationStore.net, Ralph, he's got the inaugural season patches. I mean, half the fucking stuff you see us giving away at raffles are from RaiderNationStore.net. Ralph hooks it up for us and for Raider Nation, and he's got all kinds of stuff, man. He's got the Raider face shields, flags, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. So check them both out. RaiderNationStore.net, Motosports.com. Most importantly, become an official supporter of Raider Reaction. I can't get my buttons in order. There we go. Become an official supporter of Raider Reaction so you can get access to be a contestant on our new game show, 3 the Hard Way, so you can fucking wow us all with your knowledge of Raider trivia. 13 categories. 3 strikes and you're out. You got to get 10 right. You pick the categories, you got 3 minutes. 3 the hard way. Can you make it through? We'll get a fucking kick-ass prize for you. And we're going to bring all the winners who can make it through back for nice little fucking, Tournament of Champions action. A la, rest in peace, old Alex Trebek. So, we got that coming up. So become a supporter, and while you are out there doing all that other shit, man, follow us on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're even twitching. We're live on the Twitch right now. Twitching with the Twitchers. And we're on YouTube. We're on the Twitter. Everybody needs a good Twitter, man. Good Twitter action. Everybody likes a good Twitter. I enjoy a good Twitter myself. And join the official group of Raider Reaction. Come to the dark side. It's real, it's raw, it's uncensored. It's the group you should be in. Our admins don't even know where the fucking mute button is. We will not mute you. That's stupid. We threw the mute button away. We broke that motherfucker. A grown ass. I even see a group where the fucking admin was putting up a post saying, I muted so-and-so. Here, come talk shit about them. And like a public flogging. Like, what kind of shit is that to do to Raider fans? That's just fucking retarded. So, I'm not down with that shit. That shit's silliness. Thank you for joining me. Each and every one of you, always for the Raider Nation Report. And we got so much, man. We got special presentations going live premieres every morning. Goes to the Post tomorrow night. Big L's back for the afternoon drive on Thursday. Thursday night, Fantasy Island's back Thursday night. We got all kinds of stuff. Watch the commercials at the end of the show. So we'll keep you in date. I'm out. Peace. Love. Raider Nation.
Hey, it's Big L. Tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on Raider Reaction with Drive Time with Big L. Come check it out. Get a little Raider love.
Every game day, Show Me Raider and Raider Reaction take you to Wings, etc. on North Glenstone in Springfield, Missouri, with the Queen City Raider Nation, a family of die-hard Raider fans pillaging just for fun.
Just win, baby.
Win, lose, or tie.
Every Thursday night, right before kickoff, the Raider Reaction resident sports guru drops his last-minute nuggets on who you should start, who you should sit, and what the fuck you should do in fantasy football. Welcome to Fantasy Island.